You know that late night urge to just keep scrolling, even when you're exhausted? Let's figure out what that's all about.
Your body is screaming for sleep, but you just keep going. What is happening?
So why do we do this to ourselves? It's super common, but what's the actual driver here?
First things first, let's be clear about what this isn't. It's not insomnia.
See, insomnia is when you can't sleep. This is different. This is when you won't sleep.
Okay, so if it's not a disorder, then what is it? Well, there's actually a name for it.
Revenge Bedtime Procrastination. It's a mouthful, but it perfectly captures that feeling. So where'd this term come from? It actually comes from a Chinese phrase that went viral. Why? Because it just clicked for so many people.
Now, to someone else, this might just look like you're being lazy, but that's not what it feels like, is it?
It's more than just putting off sleep. It's a quiet little protest against your packed schedule.
At its core, it's about trying to get some control back. But how does that actually work?
Well, your day feels completely out of your hands, so the night becomes the only time that's truly yours. Because late at night, in the quiet, there are no emails, no bosses, no demands. It's just you. But here's the catch. Winning back this time, it comes at a huge cost. Basically, you're borrowing from tomorrow's energy to pay for today's lack of freedom.
This quote just nails it, right? You're destroying something valuable for a little short-term relief. And that's the real trap. In that moment, that little bit of me time feels totally worth it.
Why do we keep making this trade even when we know we'll be wrecked tomorrow?
Well, the answer starts with how our days are built. Our time just isn't our own.
Our schedules are jam-packed with things we have to do for other people.
Your whole day is basically a performance for your boss, your family, your clients, everyone else. And it all adds up. For a lot of us, that's 12 to 14 hours a day, just on duties. And at the end of all that, this one thought can really hit you hard. This feeling, it triggers a kind of psychological hunger. And no, it's not for food.
It's a hunger for control, for self-determination, for just a little bit of agency, you know?
So your brain just refuses to shut down. Going to sleep would feel like admitting defeat.
This is why the night becomes your sanctuary. It's the one time nobody needs anything from you.
And there's actually a name for this whole phenomenon. It's pretty fascinating.
So that revenge part, it's a rebellion against having no control over your own time. It's like your brain is making this defiant statement, whether you realize it or not.
It's really just a desperate attempt to find yourself in a life that feels like a to-do list. And look, this nightly ritual, it's way more than just a bad habit. It's a deep psychological thing.
At the heart of it all is something called temporal dissociation. Basically, our sense of self gets fractured across time.
This is where it gets wild. Your current self feels safe, but your future self, a total stranger.
This whole thing is fueled by a powerful cognitive bias. Tonight's pleasure just feels way more real.
And in that moment, tomorrow's exhaustion feels, well, theoretical, almost like it's not even your problem.
So we make this conscious deal with ourselves, right? It's a classic devil's bargain for a little sanity. But here's the catch. Is it really sanity we're gaining? We think we're buying peace of mind.
But what's actually happening is just numbing. We're not truly relaxing, just quieting our anxiety.
I mean, think about it. Is that endless scrolling really fun? Or is it just a way to switch off your brain?
Some people even call it junk sleep. You know, just low-quality filler before you finally pass out.
And that really gets to the heart of it. It's less about enjoying right now and more about avoiding tomorrow.
Because deep down, we're actually afraid to close our eyes. The second we do, the clock just resets.
Sleep becomes an instant portal to the morning and to all of tomorrow's obligations.
So staying awake feels like we're pausing the clock, a desperate attempt to just hold back the dawn. It's this little limbo where absolutely nothing is expected of us. A temporary, quiet escape. We think this is my freedom, but really we're forcing these few hours to carry our entire identity.
And in this battle, sleep stops being a need. It starts to feel like the enemy.
But here's the thing. You can't just bully an exhausted mind into sleeping. It just doesn't work.
So if force isn't the answer, we have to totally rethink our relationship with our time. The solution is a simple idea. Pay yourself first. Prioritize you during the day, not at the end. Because if you wait until 11 p.m. for your me time, it's already way too late. So how do we do it? We have to reclaim the daylight, find those small pockets of freedom.
And at the same time, we need to make going to sleep feel, well, easier.
The key is a shutdown ritual. Something so simple, it takes zero willpower. Just let your brain power down. And doing this is how you really start to make peace with whatever's coming tomorrow.
because that revenge you take on the night, it only ends up hurting you the next morning.
So let's totally reframe this. Going to sleep isn't about giving up control.
Nope, it's about resetting the machine. It's essential maintenance for your brain and body.
And maybe most importantly, it's just an act of mercy, a little kindness you show yourself.
And all this leads to a huge realization. You do not need to steal your own time. Why? Because all of it, the day and the night, it already belongs to you. So you can stop fighting, the rebellion is over, you can rest now.
The only question left is, what moment of freedom will you reclaim for yourself tomorrow?